Hi, this is Alice Bull from ScrapHappy.org at Creativation 2019, and I am here with Greg from Concord and Ninth.
Hi.
And I'm super excited. You have some new products this year?
We do, yeah. So we actually have our January, February releases that we are featuring here at the show, along with some of our bestsellers that are kind of our classics.
And some like real exclusive things. So we're
Yeah.
going to have a real sneak peek at what you have. Okay, so you have new products coming out in January and February?
Yep, so we actually just released our January products and are releasing them to our wholesale accounts, but also to the general public.
Okay.
And then we are sneak peeking our February products that will release on February 9th.
We like sneak peeks.
Yeah, and we're really excited about the things that we have coming up. And we did an emphasis on our mixed media for our February release, which will be great for card makers and scrapworkers alike. And this is our third show here at Creativation, and each year we try to just sneak a few things that are coming down the pipeline. So one of the things that we try to do at Concord 9th is innovate on some of the existing technologies that are out there. So stamps and dies, they're not new, but what we're trying to do is have a new take on what you can do with a stamp and a die. And so one of the product lines that we have they're called Turnabouts.
Okay.
And essentially what it is they're background stamps. And if you want to kind of look over here at this one right here, this is called the Crafty Turnabout, and it's actually a patented and trademarked line that we have. It's our first trademarked line, which we're really excited
Exciting.
about. Yeah,
Congratulations.
Thanks. So they're called Turnabouts, and you can see this stamp here. It has various images and partial images that when you put it in a MISTI or another precision stamping tool and rotate 4 quarter turns, you end up with a printed paper look, which is really fun, and you can customize that with your inks to any kind of layout or card that you're making.
That is so cool.
And so we have like 30 plus Turnabout stamp sets in our line. So this is just one example of them, but we'd encourage your followers to just check out all the different Turnabouts.
I'm so excited that you showed me that, because that is the kind of thing, if I saw this in a store, I might not understand it, and I'd be like, okay, that's like really random.
Yeah.
But when you show me what you can do with that, that's amazing.
Well, and look here next door. I mean, again, it's kind of an odd looking little stamp, but when you rotate it 4 times, it makes this beautiful modern dahlia.
Creativity is amazing with this.
Again, here, see, this is kind of funny, but then it all layers together to make this beautiful floral print. So that line is it's kind of what is setting Concord 9th apart from other stamp companies. Everybody does beautiful things with their own unique design styles, and this is just one of the things that we've made our own. So if you want, we can show you real quick. This is our January release, which we did a whole focus around Turnabouts because we released a few tools that make it easier to use.
Okay.
And in the past, it was a little bit more on the user to hand make certain, like jigs and things like that make the tool that make Turnabouts easier to use.
Okay.
So we've actually come up with right here, these Turnabout jigs help you align these stamps so when you rotate it in your precision stamping tools, it's a consistent experience each time.
Okay.
So because we were coming out with these tools, we decided to do the whole focus of our January release on these Turnabouts, and this has gone crazy. I mean, far and away, our best release we've ever had. So your followers will want to take a look at them, and hopefully they see.
They're as excited as I am.
Yeah, that's great. So yeah, and we're thrilled with how the response has gone, and so we just barely launched them. So fresh to the market right now, and then February we'll be releasing on February 9th. If your followers are ever wondering when does Concord and 9th release, it's the 9th of every month.
On the 9th, that makes sense.
See, sometimes we have good ideas, right? No, it makes it so it's easier for people to remember and kind of, put it on their calendars.
That's fun. It's like branding. It's like your thing.
Yeah, exactly. So we have 4 product bundles for the February release. This one is our floral print silhouette.
Okay, this is
like an example right here.
So cool. So from here, it kind of looks like a bit like a globe. Like you could turn that into the world with little things too.
You totally could, and that's a huge trend right now. The florally globes and things.
This is so cool, and being able to add the different layers in your circle.
Right.
And once it's all done, it's full.
And the dies are actually silhouette shaped, so it's kind of random when you look at it. But we thought the elephant, you can take this floral print background, and then essentially apply any of these silhouette dies to it. And like here in this little sample, here's a 3x3 card.
And the door opens
it's
on the
got a little tiny door on
like
there.
the little door opens.
Just that little detail is so fun. Everybody's loved that little door. So, and then our turnabout for our February release is this Hey There Turnabout, and it kind of has this fun concentric like subway graffiti kind of look, but it's all in the hello and hey there, which is a perfect reason to like craft, is just to send somebody a sentiment that says hello. And this is a fun here, our peek through patterns. It's intended to kind of have another mixed media look where the two dies, they can be window dies, or like here, this creates a card front and it runs the width, and so that friend is holding two parts of the front panel together. Yeah, so it's all staying connected. And then the stamp set that coordinates with it is intended to create just that like mixed media look. So it's got this big watercolor swatch behind it with the little graphic crosses there.
I'm like totally putting that on a scrapbook page.
Yeah, no, and it's the scale of it is actually lending itself really well to layout. So. And then the smile actually runs the other way on a card, but you could actually take this die and it can create a window on a layout or on a landscape version of a card. So nice large scale, high impact dies there. This pretty poppy stamp set is actually, it's a really nice organic design style, and it's designed to create, the stamp and die have a kind of a little less conventional product. It's a little less conventional. The word I'm trying to find is
like the construction
coordination.
Okay,
because it's not just cutting out like a stamped image. These are actually designed to layer on top of the stamped image. Or like here we did a partial half where we just have a few petals that are popped up in the leaves,
so
but the rest is
stamped. So it gives you a little bit more creation and that handmade feel when you're creating it.
Right. And then the dies are
and
actually...
not just like cutting out an outline.
Absolutely, yeah, exactly. And so the dies are actually standalone as well. So again, for layouts and for cards, a nice scale. And they have this beautiful stitched detailing in there, which gives you some of that. So it doesn't require stamping every time. You can actually get some beautiful texture just with the die cuts themselves. And so, and then we have this other little turnabout, which creates these mini spirographs, and when you turn it about 4 times, you can get these just fun little. This is kind of a throwback retro feel. So
that's my childhood that you're
I know,
showing
right?
there.
Everybody, didn't we all have one of those those
spirographs?
Yeah,
absolutely.
And so we're kind of playing with that a little bit. So that's what we have that's new. And then I would encourage your followers to check out what else we have. Thanks.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Greg, for showing me the new things here at Concord and 9th.
And thank you for coming by.
Awesome. And thank you so much to you for watching these videos. I'm excited. Be sure to like and subscribe to the ScrapHappy channel. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I can't get your whole words.
Okay. Oh, that'll be good. That'll be better.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Greg. This was wonderful. So did I tell you about the load challenge? This is the Layout a Day challenge. It's coming up.
Yeah, I think.
And I'm super excited. Our theme for this one is the ruby red scissors, all inspired by the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, cool.
And every day is going to have a story-based prompt and a technique-based prompt. And our goal is to get people using their supplies.
Cool.
So I see you've got something a little special here.
I wanted to show you. We have something that one of your followers can win, and you can choose whoever you'd like, but it's actually one of our turnabouts from our upcoming February 9th release. So it's our Hey There Turnabout.
This is exclusive. You can't get this anywhere yet.
Yeah. So this is hasn't even been released yet. And then our Hey There dies, which has a big hello and a Hey There die that goes in a banner, and it looks so great when you pair it with this Turnabout stamp set. So
thank you so much. I think what we're going to do is we will do this as a daily prize on the 9th.
Cool.
As part of the load challenge. So on February 9th, this is going to be our prize for the day.
Good luck to whoever wins. So
to check out more about the load challenge, go to scraphappy.org.